Hello everyone, this is Jack from SAGA Machinery, and today we are going to install the 400 horizontal band saws, and also we try this machine to see the performance of this machine. And this is our factory. We are professional in different kind of horizontal band saws, the table models or big models like this one. Okay, now we install the blade. We can see here is the clamps for holding the blade without jumping, and also we got this bearings for guiding of the blades when it's run at high speed. And the clamping of the blade clampers, the surface is ceramic, to make sure that when it's run there will be very high temperature, and the ceramic materials is resisted to high temperatures. Okay, we now tighten the blade. You can see here is a small hydraulic systems to give pressure to the two wheels to make sure that the blade is tightened when running. Now you can see we are tightening the blade. Okay, we test the running of the blade to see. Then we close the doors to run the machine. And we got two dust collection mouths. To make sure that is good using conditions. And this machine we use this conveyor belts for the very smooth feeding. You can see it's very thick material with very good frictions to tightly hold the materials. And also we use this pneumatic pressure rollers to press on the top of the material to working with these rollers. Let me show you the rollers. Okay, here you can see this pneumatic pressures. We got double rollers. When the material come here, the pneumatic pressures will hold on the material automatically to combine to help the feeding of the conveyors. Okay, the capacity for this machine, maximum cutting width up to 400 millimeters, and maximum passing thickness up to 350 millimeters, and the cutting blade maximum cutting height up to 200 millimeters. Okay, let us see the control panel for this machines, and from here is emergency stop. You can stop the machine if any conditions come out. And here is the lights for the burning. And here even we got professional keys. After you finish the machine, you can take it off for the safety of other workers. Okay, we start from here. Okay, here is the manual of the increase of cutting thickness, and here is a decrease of cutting thickness. You can see, you can press. It will increase the distance of blade from the conveyor. And here is to decrease the distance from blade to the conveyor. And here is a button for starting the main source. And here is the adjusting of speed. Before we adjust the speed, we have to turn on the blade first. Let us see. Okay, blade is on. And then we start feeding. The feeding speed can be adjusted from 0 to 20 meters per minute. You can see now it's 20 meters, very fast feeding. Here by turn this knob, we can increase the feeding speed. And lower the feeding speed. Okay, let us see again. This is the lower, and turn right. This is the increase of feeding speed. You can see much faster. Okay, if we stop, the feeding also stops. And here is the automatic setting of the cutting thickness. We press set, and for example, we want to cut 15 millimeters, then we press start. The blade will adjust to 15 millimeters. And also here we got a step lower of a blade. Each time you press it, it will change 10 millimeters. Okay, let us try. You see, from 15 to 5 mm, it changed. One time it changed 10 millimeters. That is very useful for regular works. If you want to cut, for example, 10 millimeters per time, you just press this button. And certainly you can change it to other numbers like 8, like 20, like 30. So each time you don't need to set it here, you just press this button to get a one-time step thickness setting. Now we start the machine and cut the material. Let us see the performance and the effect of cutting. And here is a small conveyor which can return the material back to the initial positions. It's a very useful design. You can see it is very smooth. And also very uniform on the thickness from the left to right. Very uniform thickness. The cutting surface is very smooth. Okay, we cut totally 4 pieces of this material. You can see it is very uniform on the thickness. For this dry material cutting, it's already dried material. We can use dry cutting without any water spray. But if we cut some fresh material to save the blade, we can turn on the water spraying of the blade to protect the blade and to reduce the temperature of the blade. Okay, here is a water spray tank and also got pneumatic pressure here. Now we fill the water. And it should not consume too much water. You can add water one day. This one tank is enough. Okay. You can see from here. You can see the volume of the water. Many will put fill to this height. This is the volume. And after you finish adding, you have to open it. And certainly you can use your water pipes to connect directly here for regular water spray. Okay, here we got two adjusting knobs to adjust the spraying pressure and also the volume of the water. Now we're adjusting the pressure. and also setting the volume for the spreading. And from here you can see the water spray very clearly with high pressure to cooling the blade. On the back of the machine, we got two limit switch. And this one is for the medium cutting thickness, and this one is the maximum cutting thickness. Now, when the machine we install, it is standardly setting at 65 millimeter. But if you want to enlarge the maximum cutting thickness, you have to take off the screw and put it to here to enlarge the maximum cutting. And after we change the maximum cutting thickness, we have to make this pressure roller here to take it off from here and connect to the upper hole so that these wheels not cut by the blade, to make sure to do this process like this.